up. So we just had to keep our heads down and just work.
I'd like to see Coach Ron work with them.
It felt great, just seeing him, his work ethic, especially during the spring and summer. He had like a whole kind of off season, train a little bit, So he's been phenomenal.
Dinkins and Reynolds laid a few really good blocks today. What does it mean to get blocks like that from your tight ends?
It means a lot, They always start the train, Like I said, they're tone setters, Their work ethic has been phenomenal, especially in the blocking game too. So Coach Hal's been doing a phenomenal job.
You guys were able to get a bunch of chunk plays as the game went on, but it felt like in the opening half it was more kind of grindy runs. What did the defense do today on FIU that made it difficult to break and get big runs?
Yeah, FIU, they're a really good team, especially on the defensive side. Up front they're big, but we know it's gonna be a dirty game. Their objective was probably to stop the run too. So. We just knew that coming in, and we just got to keep our heads down and keep running, and eventually everything will pop up.
And the Big Ten has great defenses, and we'll see some this year. I know you'd love to have big games, but is it almost an advantage to have those kind of grindy games early in the season because it's kind of a precursor for what you're going to see later on in the year?
Yeah, for sure. It just gets you ready for Big Ten play. Obviously. Big Ten schedule, really good teams on that schedule. But having this kind of like you said, getting the dirty runs and all that for these last couple games, it's gonna set us up for success later on.
How was the new receiver core helped you relieve pressure from you?
It helped us a lot. On the receivers, Kyron, Trev, Devontae, with the catch today. They've been really phenomenal. Got the whole off season too. They always been together, working, doing extra stuff. I'm just happy, it shows on the field too, making plays.
Coach Franklin said Ross is still dealing with a little bit of bumps and bruises. He originally wasn't going to play the first 4 games. Is there another side of him, maybe another gear that we haven't seen yet?
Yeah, for sure. Ross is really good. You can tell he's gonna get the ball no matter what. But he knows everybody got stuff to work on. But he's been phenomenal.
Apologies if you've answered before, but what does it mean for you to eclipse the 3,000-yard mark?
Yeah, it means a lot. I didn't really know about it until Coach Frank gave the message, but I'm just blessed. It's an amazing accomplishment.
To do it with that guy over there, K-Tron, how cool is that? What's your bond like? What's your friendship like?
No, we roommates, though. That's my roommate. That's my best friend. It's just great to get 30,000 yards with him too. We came back for that. We came back the senior year and just to accomplish that is amazing.
Coach Franklin said on third down he wasn't super impressed, especially in the first half. How do you guys kind of work from there in practice? Moving forward, how can you be the key in moving that forward?
Yeah, probably just look at the film, look in the mirror too, to see what I can do better. Then we come together as a group tomorrow, see the film and put it behind us.